live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound now, Ryan Rollison. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
About to get started here, J.J. Weatherholt digs in now.
Number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
Ball. Foul ball.
Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and one away. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Just underway here from Wrigley.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's two down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 18,
Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Riley O'Brien. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. O'Brien, a 6'4" righty, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. There's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Foul ball there.
That's out.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Fights it off, he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Flips it. There's 1, and that's 2. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyler Ferguson getting ready to go. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hey.
Here's your 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jose Fermin in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Inside, almost got him.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Batting in, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Ball.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back to
Cubs,
start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Tyler Ferguson.
Here's the left
Leading off
fielder,
for the
Lars
Cardinals, the left
Nootbaar.
fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
No.
And another ball.
Ball
Just
3.
missed. And now 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Hat in and to his right. He's got it. 1 down.
Batting in, the catcher, Pedro Caja.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Next one in the dirt. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 27, Nathan.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Nathan Church. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ice.
That one lifted to left, half under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for
Bottom
the
half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher,
64,
Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swanson.
No, off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Popped up. Fermin under it. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Armstrong.
Swings through that. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Throws it away. Here's Alex Bregman. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second.
Ball.
He's trying for third. Now this is a rocket to left. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Smash to the left side. That is the inning. Cubs leave one, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's a ball.
The Cardinals trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball. And 1-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-1 now. And
Ball
misses
3.
inside. That one fouled off. Three, 2 now.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one popped up. Amaya in position. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Ball.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter,
Wasn't able to
2,
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Nico Horner. Runner on the move. Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul. Strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2 stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Happ, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
No, that's down.
Now, quick throw to first. Happ back on a dive.
No, off the plate.
Towards first, and foul ball. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This looks like extra bases. Happ comes around and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Now 1-1. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's out number 3. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And it's 2-zip. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air. Swanson. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. The Cards yet to pick up a hit here. And strike two.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Off the mark there. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Conforto under this one. And there's two away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Jose.
So digging in,
Fermin.
Jose Fermin. Fly to left his first time.
No, that's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
One away.
And you know, that strikeout total, only two so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matt Swanson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Romero also throwing.
Here we go, Pete.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman,
And
number
now it's
3,
Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game.
Ball down.
The 1-1, runner on the go.
Ball
Pitch
two.
misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Man at second. That
No,
one
that's outside.
misses. 3-1. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
3-2 now. He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Slider for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Ball too high.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one sliced foul. The 2-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. I mean, there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
No.
And the 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez, done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Matt Swanson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Church moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Gavin Hollowell on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. Bush steps on the bag. One pitch and one out.
Next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Ball, no.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar appears to be getting loose. Thornton getting cranked up as well.
Here we go, Gavin.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
Let's go, Gavin.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The Redbirds trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 27, Nathan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Here at Wrigley Field, so here's Horner now.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
No, that's
Movement in the bullpen, Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Weatherholt gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 20, Michael Conforto.
Ball
No.
1, no strikes. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That one ripped, but foul. That's
Ball.
off the mark. And now 3-1. That's ball
That's
4.
down, ball
Tried
4.
another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Miguel Amaya will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Hey, now let's go.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Wynn for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
Let's go, Gavin.
Fouled off to the right. The 0-1.
Hee-haw! Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2-2 now. Backed off the plate that time. Back to work. 3-2 now. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Swings another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now pitching for
Caleb
the
Thielbar gets the ball now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
Let's go, Caleb.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him. The Cardinals still looking for their first hit in this one. That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Come on, Caleb.
And there's a ball. What a stop. Over to first. And how about that to keep the no-hitter going? Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice rip.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Just missed. Swanson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. It's 4-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Up next for the
Now
Cubs,
it's Alex Bregman. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Behind.
In the air, right field. Walker on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
1 away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
2 on, 1 out. Left field. Base hit and a run in to score. The tag. See.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matt Swanson done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, JoJo Romero.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1.
right through there for a strike. Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Half lays off. And that's a strikeout looking.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Action in the pen down there. Drew Pomeranz, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a 2-1 on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. The Cubs leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Too high.
In the air, left field. Hat turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Fermin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That misses. And it's 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
This one in the air right field. Conforto on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Here at Wrigley Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. To the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
That's a ball.
Two on, one out. Fouled off left side. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you expected a guy from second to score.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Down and in, moved his feet.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. JoJo Romero gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Kyle Leahy on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Two on, 2 outs. That one well upstairs. And now 3-0. Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. .3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Stanek preparing to come on if needed. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swanson on third. Bregman over at second. Bush on at first with 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full, Cubs lead it 6-0. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jacob Webb.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. And the leadoff man aboard.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Yep.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. The 2-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. And the 1-0. Foul ball.
Ball.
The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hat has a beat on it. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. One strike away. way inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long